Hello friends, welcome back to Hindu Kathamrutha. Today we begin the third part of the mysterious and divine secrets of Puri Jagannatha. But before we dive into this incredible story, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming spiritual journeys. Let's begin. In the year 1558, there was a lot of darkness in the whole area of Odisha. But that darkness was not in the sky, but in the minds of the people. Because this time, not an ordinary robber, the Mughal army itself was coming with the intention of destroying the temple. The Mughal army was so cruel that people used to tremble. It is said that the Mughal army hated the Sanatan religion in the temples. That day, the Mughal army rushed towards Puri with full force. The horses were running and the swords were waving. There was a terrible storm in the peace of the temple. As soon as the army moved towards the main palace, the weather suddenly changed. Strong winds began to blow, and the sky turned black. The sunlight disappeared, and there was a mysterious darkness all around the temple. A shining light came out, which was not of any human. As soon as this light came out, there was a complete silence all around the temple. There was a commotion among the soldiers. Some fainted, some started running. Without a single sword, the entire army of Kalapa had retreated. Even today, in the folk tales of Puri, it is narrated that when God is attacked, he appears himself and protects his temple. Now let's talk about the second incident, which is the struggle against the British and the Ratha Yatra. In 1803, when the British occupied Puri, they took away the wealth and rights of many ancient temples. But Puri's Jagannatha Temple became such a place where the people of Puri never lost control. The British authorities did not understand the mysterious events of the temple and the faith of the devotees. That is why they called it superstition and started making fun of it. In 1805, the British collector Mr. Hunter called the rituals of the Puri temple irrational and barbaric. The situation worsened when in 1866, the British authorities tried to stop the Ratha Yatra. They argued that during the Ratha Yatra, the crowd becomes uncontrolled and this is a political threat. But this decision became the reason for a popular movement in Odisha. Millions of people took to the streets. Mathas, acharyas, and villages openly opposed it. The Ratha Yatra was started by the people themselves saying that if God does not walk, then we will not walk either. Due to the pressure and anger of the public, the British government had to step back, and in 1964, the permission of the Ratha Yatra was given again. After this, the British never intervened in the internal affairs. Now let us tell you the secret of the third step of Jagannath, which is also called the door of the Yamlock. Although there are 22 steps in this temple, the third step is the most special because it is not considered appropriate to step on it. According to religious stories, this third step is called Yamshila, and it is said that a devotee is blessed and he has to go to Yamlock. Actually, once Lord Yamraj went to Lord Jagannatha and told him that as soon as the devotee sees you, all his sins are erased, and if this continues, then all the people will see Jagannath Puri and will be free from sins and no one will come to Yamlock. Then Lord Jagannatha said that you take your place on the third step of this temple, and whoever steps on the third step of this temple will be free, and he will have to go to Yamlock. And that is why this step is called Yamshila, because there is Yam in it. Now, if we talk about the Sudarshan chakra, if you look at it from any corner, it will look as if you are looking at it. It means that whichever direction you look at it, it looks in the opposite direction. It is called an artificial illusion in the common language, but it is still beyond science that how such a heavy chakra was placed on the temple and how the people of that time made this artificial illusion with which the chakra always looks in the opposite direction. Even today, science has not been able to understand it. But according to the devotees, this is the chakra of Sri Krishna, which they have placed for the protection of this world. And according to another line of Bhavishya Malika, when this temple will be built in the future. Now let us know about Puri's kitchen. Jagannath Puri's kitchen is the world's largest and most mysterious kitchen, whose unique facts and traditions amaze the devotees. And the biggest secret of the kitchen is that food is prepared in 7 clay vessels, and each vessel is kept one above the other. And it is natural that if there is a high flame in the lowest vessel, then it should be cooked first. But this is not the case in Puri. It is shocking that the food in the top 7 vessels is cooked first, which proves all the facts of science wrong. Here, the work of cooking food is done only by Brahmins and no outsiders allowed to enter. In this holy kitchen, no modern fuel or gas is used. Instead, the food is cooked in a traditional way on a wooden stove. In Puri, about 50,000 to 200,000 people receive Mahaprasad daily. But see the miracle. Food is never wasted and never lessened. It is believed that Goddess Lakshmi herself comes to the kitchen every day and gives infinite inspiration to the kitchen servants as to how many prasad they have to prepare today. This is not just a tradition. It has been going on for centuries and no human scientist has been able to understand it. Another shocking thing is that in such a big kitchen where more than 500 cooks and hundreds of quintals of grains, vegetables, and spices are used, there is no smell and no flies. It is said that it is the grace of Agni Deva and Goddess Lakshmi that keeps this kitchen from all kinds of impurity. In the 18th century during the Maratha rule, once an officer deliberately ordered to keep the prasad, but even then the prasad was not less nor more than a grain. After this, the officer swore not to interfere in the kitchen again. Friends, there are many more shocking mysteries, but it is impossible to cover all of them. Let's move on to the last chapter. But before that, if you like this video, please let us know in the comments. Sometimes there are things in life that cannot be explained by logic, and science has no answers for them. Yet they exist, and they move us deeply. Every stone, every corner of this sacred place seems alive. Jagannath is not just a god, he is a consciousness, a divine presence that reminds us. When science is silent, faith begins to speak. So the real question is all this just a coincidence? Or is there a higher power behind it all? What do you think? Have you ever experienced such divine mysteries in your life? Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe for more such spiritual journeys. Jai Jagannath.